from Anderson Park in Brookline. This is Brookline High School Athletics on BATV. Today it's field hockey action as the Natick Redhawks are in town to take on the Brookline Warriors. Hello everyone, I'm Brad Kasnet. Today, the Warriors and Redhawks come into today's game each with an 0-1 record in this young season after dropping their respective openers, but these two Bay State Conference rivals both looking to get their first win on the board. One of those teams, by the end of the day, will have that first win. So it's Natick and Brookline field hockey action coming up next here on BATV.
Hard today when he does get the ball, and he's going to take it for over to Portland and your point.
We're just about set to go between the Warriors and the Redhawks. The Warriors of Brookline in their home whites, moving from left to right in this first half. The Redhawks of Natick, don't be fooled by their name, they are wearing blue. And moving from right to left, it is the Redhawks who begin the play, although Warriors quickly threatening, and Bridget Aftandlian gains control of the ball for the Warriors. The starting lineups today, as Aftandlian moving into the box. Now the Warriors retreating a little bit. A whistle will turn it over. For Brookline, Aftandlian up front along with Alice Gilbert, Zoe Love, Jamie Yu, Emma Ewis, Maya Sutton, Sarah Cohen in the midfield for the Warriors, as is Sarah Silvestri, Nina Hofkosh-Halbert. And back on defense, Sarah Olafson. Tahira Salik between the pipes for the Brookline Warriors. For Natick, they have Kayla Donahue, Lexi Harvey, and Sarah Morey up front. The midfield is Rory McAuliffe, Rebecca Horton, and Bayla Gauch. And their backs are Gabby Levine, Meredith Galade, Chico Onokwe, Abby Verdelli. Liz Mullen in goal for the Redhawks. Redhawks taking a shot on goal that's kicked away by Salik. So that was the first shot on goal we've seen so far today. Onokwe working it on the far side for the Redhawks. She sends it forward into the box. Shot comes in, but a slow roller easily knocked aside by the Warriors sweeper. Warriors trying to clear it here and making good progress out towards midfield. Warriors will keep the ball on that whistle and finally fire it across the midfield line. Yu trying to get clear with it and draws a whistle. Battle here at midfield. That's Ewis in there for the Warriors, but whistle goes Natick's way, and Galade will restart for the Redhawks. Harvey up out in front. She sends it into the arc, but the Warriors defense there. Getting it back now, a shot from Horton comes up high and a whistle is blown. And the Warriors are going to get a chance to clear here. As mentioned, both these teams 0-1 coming into today's game. The Warriors opened with an 8-0 loss to Norwood, while the Redhawks kicked off their season with a 3-1 loss against Framingham. So both these teams looking for that first win of the season, and one of them can get it here today. Gooch sends it back from the dotted arc. Now it's Horton working with it, but dispossessed. The whistle goes the Warriors' way. Redhawks trying to break through the Warriors' defense, but unable to. And the Warriors trying to clear it out on the far side of the field. Redhawks on the attack again. And a whistle's going to keep it going Natick's way. Galade will come up to start it. Send it up into that front quarter of the field. Now into the arc. Loose ball. Corralled by the Warriors. As Gilbert looking to clear. Gets a whistle. And Gilbert will restart. Gilbert moving up towards midfield. You can see that part of this field here at Anderson Park is a baseball infield. So while most of the field is grass, there is this dirt section on the near corner. So the ball moves a lot differently across that part of the field, and that's something to keep in mind for the Warriors, part of their home field advantage here at Anderson Park. Whistle gives possession to the Redhawks. Levine will start it. And now dispossessed by Gilbert. Gilbert trying to break through for the Warriors offense, but Galade is there for Natick. Donahue sends it across midfield. Now Horton once again across midfield. Horton on the run. Passes it forward for Maury. Maury moving towards the arc, but stopped right at the edge by Olafson. Olafson still playing tight defense, sends it out towards Ewis, and now Ewis trying to get past Odnokwe. Whistle, and it's Warriors ball. And now Whistle gives it right back to Natick, so Odnokwe will start it. She'll rip a pass forward, going all the way into the arc, but Warriors back's able to track it down. Now Redhawks trying to gain it back, sent into the arc. A lot of white shirts there though. And Whistle's going to give the ball back to Brookline. No score so far in the first half here between Brookline and Natick. And now it's the Redhawks gaining possession, but in a battle here. McAuliffe sends it forward onto that dirt, but Gilbert's going to bring it up the near side. Gilbert trying to get past Levine, and a whistle will keep it Warriors ball. Once again, Gilbert rather drawing the whistles. Another whistle as the Warriors able to move the ball up the field. It's Gilbert still with a lot of blue shirts around her, and now Whistle gives it back to Natick. Levine will start it and give it right back on a dangerous pass there. Emma Yu is starting right outside the dotted arc. Ewis crossing for Aftendillian. Aftendillian being defended by Maury, but still with control, sends it back to Ewis. And now up forward, picked off by the Redhawks. Back into the middle, Warriors have a chance to get it back. Ewis moving forward. Ewis has the ball. Sends it to Aftendillian. Pass didn't quite make it through to Gilbert, but U trying to win it back for Brookline. Natick trying to poke it free, and now they do get it across midfield. McAuliffe sending it forward. Sent back, but to another Natick stick. Whistle. The ball went off of a Warriors' foot. It'll still be Natick ball. Galade gets it started. There's a lot of whistles in field hockey. And one of the more common offenses is if the ball strikes a player's foot. That stops play. And as well as players also not allowed to stick handle like you can in ice hockey. You can only use one side of the stick in field hockey. So if a player uses the back side of the stick, that is also a whistle that'll stop play. Horton on the far side, and now it's Maury that has it. Being defended by Silvestre. Silvestre trying to win this one back and looking like she might come away with it for Brookline. Tight battle here. And Natick will be able to settle it down as Harvey sends it forward, but sent right back as U has it now. And U working back towards midfield. Natick will get a restart here as Gauch will put the ball in play. Natick working into the arc. Donahue sends it down low for McAuliffe. McAuliffe trying to center. Whistle comes, and this will be the first penalty corner of the contest. So Natick will have a chance here. It looks like it will be McAuliffe will send it in. So McAuliffe sends it in near side. Aftendillian quickly on top of it for the Warriors, and they are able to get the whistle. And the first penalty corner successfully defended by the Warriors as Natick couldn't even get a shot off. Poked back by Donahue. And Donahue moving forward again, passes up to McAuliffe. Up the near side, McAuliffe trying to work back towards the center. And now into the arc is Donahue, right at the edge of the arc, trying to get a shot off. There was Harvey, but couldn't get through traffic, and now the Warriors clearing it out. Sutton sending it off to the far side, and Ewis now moving forward up the far sideline. Gets a whistle just across midfield, and Ewis goes forward. It's Kate Dragonetti working it up the far side. Now back into the middle. Natick trying to win it back, but Maya Sutton is there. Whistle goes the Warriors' way here. And Sutton's able to move the ball forward a little bit on this restart. Another whistle, giving it to the Warriors. Sutton restarting right on that dotted arc. Turnover there, because from that restart, the ball has to go 5 yards before someone else touches it. Did not in that case, so that is why the Redhawks got possession there, although having a tough time getting into the offensive zone. It's Dragonetti playing defense. Whistle for Natick. Gausch restarts, moving forward up the far side. Now up to Horton. Horton sending it into the arc. Another pass into the middle, but Solik able to knock it down. And see what the call is here. I think it's just going to be an out of bounds play. No penalty corner, so Natick will start from the end line. Still no score, first half, between Brookline and Natick. Crossed into the middle, and unable to put it home was the Redhawks. That one got past the Brookline defense, but the Redhawks not able to find the open net. Warriors trying to clear, though Nokwe sends it back forward for Natick. Now Horton gets a whistle. So the Redhawks will get to move up, and Levine will come from the back to restart here. Sends it off to the left side. McAuliffe reeling it in. And Gilbert, playing some great defense today, wins this ball and clearing it out back towards midfield. Verdelli sends it back forward for Natick. And a whistle gives the ball back to Brookline. Caitlin Collins will restart here. Collins into the game as a substitute. Natick almost made it into the arc, but a back pass is reeled in by Ewis, and now Ewis across midfield for the Warriors. Defended there by Verdelli, who wins the ball back for Natick. And now Verdelli sends it up to Horton. Another whistle will let the Redhawks move forward as Onokwe will come up to put this ball back into play. Onokwe gets the whistle, will restart again. But now Natick just trying to hold on to the ball. Now Victoria Zelke sends it into the box. McAuliffe's shot was stopped on the stick, sent towards goal. Solik kicks it away. Still alive though, inside the arc. Natick trying to move it in front of the goal. A lot of traffic there. And finally a Brookline stick pops it out. And Warriors coming back the other way. Dragonetti taking it out of the box. But now Horton gains possession back for Natick. Back inside the arc, but Warriors coming away with it. Sutton trying to clear it out. Redhawks gain it back, but can't get inside the arc. And this whistle goes Brookline's way, so you will get a chance to restart, take it out, sends it towards the sideline. And that one just creeps out of bounds before slowing to a stop. So Gallade restarts for the Redhawks. Horton passes out to Emily Smith, who sends it forward just to the edge of the arc, where the Warriors now looking to clear. Whistle goes to the Warriors. So Brookline will get to regroup before attempting to clear. Ball stolen away by Horton. Taken right back by Jane Juraj, who's into the game for Brookline. This whistle goes the Warriors' way. Quickly repossessed by Natick. Now Hofkosh-Hulbert moving it out, gets the whistle. Hofkosh-Hulbert crossing to midfield. Dragonetti retreating a bit, and then the whistle goes to Natick. Onokwe restarting. Sends it forward for Smith. Smith sending it into the arc. Maury trying to center it. Whistle comes, and it will be a penalty corner. So second penalty corner of this first half for Natick. First time the Warriors defense didn't even allow a shot. So we'll see what the Redhawks do here. Once again, it'll be McAuliffe to insert. Just to switch to the other side, as that's where the foul was committed. So McAuliffe sends it in. Verdelli working with it on the far side, right down at the baseline, and it looks like that one crept out of bounds. Or it'll be another penalty corner. So once again, McAuliffe will insert. She goes once again to Verdelli. Verdelli sends it towards goal. Whistle comes. It looks like it caught a foot of a Natick player, so the Warriors will get to restart this one from the dotted line. So the Warriors successfully defending all three penalty corners that the Redhawks have been awarded so far in this first half. Still no score between Brookline and Natick, this Bay State Conference field hockey matchup, as the Warriors now into the offensive part of the field, but dispossessed by Natick. Love, though, wants it back for Brookline and gets the ball once again moving forward, but now knocked back by the Redhawks, and Maury trying to clear it out. Onokwe stick tangled up with Dragonetti. Whistle here sends it Natick's direction. Brookline plays in the Cary division of the Bay State Conference, Natick out of the Herget division. As we mentioned, both these teams dropped their opener. This is game number 2 of the season for both Brookline and Natick. In the arc, McAuliffe looking for a shot but couldn't connect, and a whistle gives the ball back to Brookline. Warriors looking to move across midfield. sends it back forwards for Natick. Now Horton has a couple of defenders to get past, but she draws a whistle, so the Redhawks will get to move forward as Levine will restart this ball. Doesn't get a good hit on it though, and the Warriors are there to pick it off. Ewis moving up the far side, gets it across midfield. Now the defense closes in and Berdelli wins it back for Natick, sends it back across midfield. And Harvey moving forward. Sent in towards the box, but nobody's there. Race for the ball. Natick gets it, sends it back. And now the ball in the arc on a Natick stick. Trying to center, and they will just send it out of bounds. So the Warriors will get to restart. Three substitutions now for the Warriors as they get some fresh legs out on the field. Natick restarting from outside the arc, sent into the arc. Sutton reels it in and clears it outside the shooting area. A couple of Redhawks on her though, trying to win the ball back, and McAuliffe trying to get some forward progress for the Redhawks. Whistle in favor of the Warriors. Hofkosh Hulbert gets it started out towards midfield, but it bounces back to a Redhawk stick. Smith sends it forward for Harvey. Harvey into the arc. Jiraj there to poke it out. Warriors get the whistle, and they'll move it outside the arc. Another whistle for the Warriors as they'll try to work it up the far sideline. Redhawks moving it forward now. Into the arc with some space was Horton. Now the defense closes in. It's Horton centering and too tight an angle. That ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Warriors ball. No score, first half. Brookline and Natick. Now Horton in the arc again, takes a shot. Whistle was blown. So the shot wouldn't have counted, although it was no problem for Salick anyways. And the Warriors clear from the edge of the arc. Natick trying to win the ball back. Warriors looking to clear. Whistle goes in Brookline's favor there. And finally Levine able to cleanly dispossess, but the pass goes right back to Yu. Yu around midfield. Draws the whistle. Yu takes it across the center line. Zelke right there. Wins it back and sends it up to Donahue. Donahue can't keep it in bounds. But it went off a Brookline stick, so the Redhawks get the restart as Levine sends it in. Ball back inside the arc. Natick looking for a shot. Warriors trying to clear. Olafson has it. And draws the whistle. I think that may have ended up out of bounds. Either way, it is Brookline's ball. So they move up the far side. Gilbert looking to get past the heavy pressure, but Natick wins a whistle. First half is winding down. So we're under a minute to go. Whistle goes Brookline's way. Still Brookline ball is Sutton trying to move it across midfield. Final seconds of the first half. And that's halftime. So no score at the half between the Brookline Warriors and the Natick Redhawks. We will be back with the second half here on BATV.
Goalie's ready. Timer all set.
Back at Anderson Park, ready to go with the second half. Scoreless between Brookline and Natick. As the Warriors in white, the Redhawks in blue. Both these teams looking for that first win of the season in game number 2. In this Bay State Conference matchup. Warriors will get to restart here as they look to clear. And as Emma Ewis working it up the near side for Brookline. Dispossessed. As Natick looking to clear it out. This will be the Redhawks ball, so Chico Nokwe gets it started for Natick. Warriors win it back, but goes right back to a Natick stick. Back and forth here at midfield. Now it's Brookline coming away with it, but sending it out of bounds. So Natick will get to restart here. Nokwe will restart from the sideline, get it across midfield, send it up forward. But there on the back line is Sarah Silvestri for the Warriors. Another whistle will give it back to Natick. So Nokwe restarting once again. Nokwe up the far side. Another whistle. Nokwe sending it towards midfield, but picked off by the Warriors. Now knocked out, and Jamie Yu will come away with it for Brookline, but Meredith Gallade there for Natick, trying to keep this offensive threat alive. Gets it back to Victoria Zelke. But Bridget Aftadillian trying to regain possession for the Warriors. Whistle here, and it'll go Brookline's way. Ewis sends it forward. Alice Gilbert there trying to break free, and Gilbert has it up the near sideline. Nokwe on defense there, but Gilbert sending it back into the arc, but a high pass caught a stick up in the air, and it'll be Natick's ball. Picked off, though, quickly by Zoe Love. Sent back out as Natick trying to clear. sent forward by Abby Verdelli across midfield. Battle right at midfield on the sideline, and it is Natick's ball. Odnokwe gets it started. Odnokwe sending it forward, tangled up with Silvestri, but Natick getting the whistle in their favor. Odnokwe trying to get it into that offensive quarter of the field. Silvestri playing tight defense. And now Rory McAuliffe sends a crossing pass. It's whistled down, and the Red Hawks will start from near the end line at the dotted line. Odnokwe trying to get through. Ball loose in the arc. Natick will try to push it home here, but cannot do it, and this whistle goes the Warriors' way. Or no, it'll be a penalty corner. So a good chance here for Natick on the penalty corner. Once again, it'll be McAuliffe will send it in. She's got Kayla Donahue and Abby Verdelli on the near side. That's where she's been going. Goes against Donahue. This is the fourth penalty corner of the day for Natick in this scoreless game. Now Brookline gets the whistle. And once again, they are able to stymie Natick on their penalty corner. Silvestri is going to start it here. Redhawks hoping to win it back quickly. But Astandillian draws the whistle. And she'll get things started again for the Warriors. Another whistle Brookline's way. Again, Astandillian trying to start it as she's taking a beating out there trying to clear the ball, but able to get it out to the far side. And now moving forward near midfield, but a whistle will give it right back to Natick. Now Sarah Cohen picks off the pass and gets things moving in the Warriors' direction. Back now is Nina Hofkosh-Holbert, centers to Ewis, and back to Gilbert on the near side. Gilbert across midfield trying to get more as Verdelli playing some tight defense, and earns the whistle. Gilbert sends it back. Right at midfield, both sides looking to gain a hold of this one, and the Warriors get the whistle. Maya Sutton sends it forward to Gilbert. Dispossessed by Verdelli. Sends it back across midfield. Sarah Morey trying to reel it in. Morey. Draws a whistle, so Odnokwe will restart for Natick. Forward for Zelke. Astandillian in to win it back for the Warriors, but delayed right there for Natick. Sends it right back to Brookline, back and forth here. Both sides trying to break out. Warriors get the whistle, and Sutton will start it, get it across midfield. Another whistle for Sutton. So now Gilbert's got it all the way up on the infield. Gilbert being defended by Verdelli. Sends it back to Sutton. Another whistle goes Brookline's way. Sutton will get it going.
Corner.
And it looks like a penalty corner called in the Warriors' favor. So this is Brookline's first penalty corner of the day. Hofkosh-Holbert is going to send it in. She's got Ewis closest to her. Gilbert right at the top of the arc. See where she goes with it. Sends it over to Ewis. Now to Gilbert, right around the edge of the arc. Natick trying to clear, finally does, but right there to bring it back is Aftandalian. Warriors send it back into the arc. Natick trying to clear, Galade working it out of the scoring arc. But again, to reel it in is Ewis. Tries to cross, draws a whistle. Warriors going to restart. Ewis will get it going. So Ewis sends it in towards the arc. Whistle gives it back to Natick. So we're scoreless in the second half. Warriors with one of their best runs of offensive pressure, but now Natick looking to clear. And just across midfield is the pass to McAuliffe, as that shot got Silvestri in the shoulder. She's okay.
Silvestri, okay?
So the Warriors will get to restart.
Stay there. Wait till she touches it. Go ahead.
Sutton sends it forward, right around midfield. A lot of blue shirts. Natick wins it back. Lexi Harvey gets it. And now Maury moving forward. Draws another whistle. About 20 minutes to go in this one. And still looking for our first goal. Natick sends it into the arc, but out ahead of their forwards, and Brookline able to settle it down, but now the Red Hawks are in a corner. So this is the 5th corner of the day for Natick to 1 for Brookline. But so far, the Warriors defense has held strong. It will be McAuliffe once again inserting. Verdelli, the closest player to her. Donahue next along the arc. She goes to Verdelli. Verdelli sends it in towards the middle. Now a shot too high. Off the stick of Harvey. So a good chance there for the Red Hawks, but still unable to break through. Another penalty corner. Once again, McAuliffe will get the play started after she ties her shoe. A few players taking that opportunity right now. It's the 6th penalty corner of the game for Natick. Brookline has had 1, neither team has scored on penalty corners or otherwise. Ball comes into Verdelli. Verdelli sends it across the middle. Ball still loose. Trying to send it in as the Red Hawks. We get a whistle, and it's going to be another penalty corner. Red Hawks couldn't quite get a good shot off there with all that traffic in front of the goal, but they earn another penalty corner. This time they'll do it from the other side, far side. But it will again be McAuliffe sending it in. This one goes to Verdelli again. Verdelli backs off a little, then sends it forward. In front of an open net, and a goal. It looks like it was Lexi Harvey that got the last touch on that to send it in. And that puts the Redhawks up 1-0. And Coach Brittany Stevens going to call a timeout for the Warriors. So the Redhawks finally break through on their 7th penalty corner of the game and take a 1-0 lead. So we're about midway through the second half, and Lexi Harvey has put the Natick Redhawks on the board, up 1-0 over the Brookline Warriors. Harvey, one of the captains of this Redhawks team, along with Gabby Levine. And has the Redhawks on the board as they are looking for their first win of the season. So Brittany Stevens immediately called a timeout for the Warriors as they try to regroup and get this one level. They capitalized there on their 7th penalty corner of the game, while the Warriors only had 1 penalty corner. So it has been Natick with more opportunities. And the Warriors had been defending those corners well, but finally Natick broke through. So the Redhawks get this whistle in their favor. Abby Verdelli gets it started, but quickly won back by Emma Ewis for the Warriors. And Ewis sends it forward into the arc, nobody there on the other end, and it'll be out of bounds. Natick ball. Trying to clear again, and Rory McAuliffe ends up with the ball on her stick, sends it across midfield. Sarah Morey moving with it now. McAuliffe back towards the middle. Harvey sends it forward. Again, action in front of the goal, but Warriors able to clear this one away. Chico Onokwe gets it back for Natick. Whistle in favor of the Redhawks. Onokwe working into the arc. Harvey again with it, but can't push it any farther forward. Bridget Aftendilian getting it out and racing up towards midfield. Slow it down, pass over to Caitlin Collins. Natick looking to get it back. Collins still there, battling with Victoria Zelke. And now Natick moving it forward. Wide open in the arc. Shot and a save by Salek. Now another shot, another save by Tamara Salek. Harvey there for Natick, trying to get another goal, but tightly defended. Couple of Warrior sticks there, but Redhawks earning a penalty corner. So here comes the 8th penalty corner of the game for Natick. McAuliffe will send it in. McAuliffe in to Kayla Donahue. Now down to Abby Verdelli. Fired it across the center of the arc, but a whistle gives the ball back to the Warriors. So another penalty corner successfully defended for Brookline.
Everyone block it up. Let's go.
Whistle goes to Natick. And Alice Gilbert moving up the near sideline. The ball trickles out of bounds, so it'll go back to Natick as Verdelli gets it moving. Now sent forward to the edge of the arc, but knocked away by the Warriors. Ball struck the back of a Natick stick, so it'll be Brookline ball. Gilbert trying to move it forward. Maya Sutton draws the whistle. And Sutton restarts. Sutton sends it forward. Gets to midfield, another whistle. Sutton drawing another whistle and able to slow things down on this restart. Sends it forward. And now a whistle gives it back to Natick. So Brookline made good progress there. And Sutton trying to get this ball right back, and she does. Now Gilbert into the arc. Sending it out in front. Liz Mullen, the Natick goalie, had to kick that one aside. Ball still alive and finally cleared out of the arc by Natick, and now Natick looking to come back the other way, but Jane Juraj there for the Warriors. Redhawks get it across midfield. Maury on the run with it. Leaves it for McAuliffe. McAuliffe sends it forward, but right to the stick of Juraj. And McAuliffe looking to win it back, sends it forward. Juraj tracking it down. Now Zelke creeping into the arc. But Warriors send it aside. Zelke back towards the arc. Maury along the edge there, and a whistle comes, and it'll be another penalty corner. 9th penalty corner of the day for the Redhawks. Again, it'll be McAuliffe. Under 10 minutes to go. Redhawks lead the Warriors 1-0. And the Warriors draw the whistle. Zaftandilian able to get the restart and clear this penalty corner opportunity. Another whistle goes Brookline's way. Jamie Yu gets it going. Now Nina Hofkash-Holbert moving across for Kate Dragonetti. Natick winning the ball back. It's McAuliffe trying to send it forward. Ball in the arc. And Brookline gets a whistle. Warriors trying to clear, but Natick moving it back in towards the arc. Whistle here goes Brookline's way. So Zoe Love will start. Natick gets it back in the arc. Although has to back out and regroup. Natick still working in the arc. Whistle comes, and it will be Brookline ball. Sarah Cohen will start it and immediately dispossessed. Natick coming back in, but Warriors there on defense. Long pass gets by everyone for Natick, but it will slow to a stop before going out of bounds. Maury moving into the arc. Shot doesn't make it all the way on goal. Still action and another goal for the Redhawks. Didn't see who put that one in and all that traffic, but it is a 2-0 lead for Natick. Seven minutes left in the second half. And the Redhawks have doubled their advantage as they go up 2-0. I think it may have been Kayla Donahue who got the final touch on that for Natick, but a little tough to tell in all that traffic. So the Warriors looking to erase a 2-goal deficit with about 6 minutes to go. And Natick again moving forward. Sarah Silvestri back to reel it in for the Warriors, but Maury now moving towards the arc. Warriors looking to clear and a long high shot across the arc, and that's a dangerous pass, so Warriors will be awarded that ball with a whistle. We'll have to move it back to the spot of the shot, though, not where it landed across the field. So, Sarah Silvestri will restart. Another whistle as Gilbert will restart this time. Gilbert across midfield. Emma Ewis now on the run up the near side, sends it forward looking for Love. Comes back off a Natick stick out of bounds. Ewis will start it again, sends it through. Love trying to track it down. Warriors draw the whistle. Gilbert is going to get a chance to start right from the offensive quarter of the field. Looking to work around her defender towards the arc. Gilbert sends it forward, but knocked out like it was Odinokwe, who sent it clear there, and now Natick trying to come back the other way, but Natick gets the whistle. Odinokwe restarts. Quickly picked right off by Gilbert. Goes right back to Natick. And Natick earns the whistle. Verdelli will send it forward, but Gilbert there trying to win the ball back for Brookline. Comes back to Yu. Passes over to Love. Love moving forward, looking for Ewis. Warriors get a whistle, so Ewis will restart. Ewis, high shot, dangerous shot, so that'll be Natick's ball. Gallade sends it forward on the ground. Warriors winning it back. Love gets this one. Love trying to get past Odinokwe. Whistle comes in the Warriors' favor, so Love again trying to move it forward. Odinokwe sends it back across midfield. Mori gets a stick on it for the Red Hawks. Whistle goes Brookline's way. Silvestri starts it up. Odinokwe hits that in the air, so that is a foul, another high stick. Well, I guess it's ruled that her stick was lifted, so it'll be Natick's ball there as Meredith Gallade sends it forward. Goes near a couple of Warriors, but Natick able to hold on to it. Zelke trying to get inside the arc. And now Mori gets it in the arc, but right to a Brookline stick. Whistle comes, and this will be another penalty corner. I believe this is the 9th penalty corner of the afternoon for the Red Hawks. They got their first goal off the penalty corner that Harvey scored, since adding another that we think came off the stick of Donahue. This insertion comes all the way back to Odinokwe. In the box now, that is McCullough. McCullough centering, ball still loose. And whistled for the foul was, I believe, Donahue, so the Warriors stymie that opportunity and will be able to clear the ball. A minute to go in the second half. Natick holding on to a 2-0 lead over Brookline. Looking for more at the end here. A lot of pressure there for the Warriors. Ball loose in front of an open net. Salik rather, on the ground, making the stops, although Natick earns the penalty corner. But great job there by Tahira Salik, the goalkeeper, and the Brookline defense, keeping that ball out of the net. Warriors have this one, clearing it out. Aftandilian trying to break free. Devine knocks it back for Natick. And now Collins has it for Brookline. Gets tangled up there, draws the whistle. Collins restarts for Brookline, sends it forward for Dragonetti. Natick gets it back, but battle here for possession. Final seconds ticking off the clock. Warriors trying to clear. Game over. The Red Hawks of Natick take this one by a 2-0 score over the Warriors of Brookline. So the Natick Red Hawks even their record at 1-1 with goals today from Lexi Harvey and Kayla Donahue in their 2-0 win over Brookline. The Warriors fall to 0-2 on this young season. So for our BATV crew, our producer Charles Henneberry, camera operator Jenna Carter, I'm Brad Kasnet saying so long from Lars Anderson Park.